Friday, another day, another end to a long, dull school week. If I'm going to be honest, if I didn't have a Rowley by my side, school would be so much tougher. Okay, to be fair, the week wasn't that bad. We did get a new student transferred from England. I think I'm just assuming from his accent and the words he said on occasion. Some of these words, I don't think I should write them here, to be honest. Who knows if mom or dad decided to read this thing and find me writing bad words. They definitely ground my butt for a month. The new guy, he never gave us his name, however seems to have it out for Fregley. I mean, yeah, Fregley's a weirdo, but the pounds he gave him seemed a bit much, even for me. Specky twat. Ow! Speaking of Fregley, no. That drawing in the earlier page is not an exaggeration. The new guy really did knock one of Fregley's teeth out. Must have punched his mouth so hard that he was bleeding way more than the time Roger got a fishing hook to his coin purse. Apparently he was trying to imitate a stunt from a movie called GIGA or something. Suffice to say, what the doctor said when the surgery was done really tore him apart. I'm sorry, but the injuries have turned you infertile. You won't be able to have kids in the future. No! Saturday. That new kid is still hounding on Fregley, and he's managed to get some of the school to join in as well. The reason I know this is because Rowley had just left a meeting in his newly founded Joshi fan club and saw the new kid firing a slingshot at Fregley. He was tied to a tree. A few other kids had joined in the pelting. Am I weird for starting to feel bad for Fregley? I mean, we're talking about the same kid who chased me through the house with a booger on his finger once.
I just wanna stay in the sun where I find I know it's hard sometimes.
I'll get over it. I'm sure Fregley will walk it off as well. He often has walked off whatever heckling he got. If anything, I'm lucky the new kid didn't choose me as his target, for who knows whatever he's doing to Fregley now. Nothing else really happened today, but Manny did come into my room at one point. Not to bother me, to play with him, but just to tell me something.
Me gone to see some, tell mommy and daddy I'll be home for dinner.
No idea what he's talking about. Probably just going to play date with a friend from daycare or something. Oh well, as long as it doesn't involve me. Back to Twisted Wizard. Monday, I met with Rowley in one of the locker halls like we usually do, and he had more information about Fregley. By the time he was done being pelted with slingshots, he had so many bruises on him, and he ran home crying. All those injuries must have hurt like heck. At this point, both of us agreed that we should do something about this. Maybe talk Fregley into fighting back. Still haven't forgotten the times when he kicked my butt in wrestling class. But then, Shrug yelled out loud with shock, and we both turned to where he was pointing.
It was that Fregley. Damn, he was fine now. Damn boy, that boy looking cute.
First of all, holy flipping crap. Second of all, apologies for the language. Third of all, there is no way that is Fregley. I refuse to believe this person is Fregley. Fourth of all, Rowley, stop drooling. You should only be drooling for me, Rowley. Remember that.
So, any ladies here want to see my freckle?
Oh, Rowley's face. And yep, that's Fregley alright. But how? Fregley has never looked like this before. I doubt he'd be smart enough to do whatever made him look like that. Surprisingly, all the girls nearby when Fregley arcs screamed not in terror or disgust, but more like if Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Johnny Depp just walked into the school. And why is Rowley making that face? I could not concentrate on my schoolwork at all. How couldn't any one of us focus on anything after witnessing such a transformation on someone so low on the social ladder? All day I was trying to wrap my head around how Fregley got that new look. It just didn't make sense. Though, remembering what Rowley said about Fregley running home in tears after the new kid tormented him, it's safe to assume that might have something to do with it. Speaking of Rowley, I have no clue where he is, but given his reaction to the new Fregley, wouldn't be surprised if he was hanging out with him. This is already insane. Not only is everyone's attention on Fregley, but Rowley doesn't even seem to know I'm there anymore. Anytime I try to talk to him, he says he'd love to, but he has some business to attend to. Doesn't take a genius to know that he's just ignoring me in favor of Fregley now. I really hope he gets over this soon, especially after finding this in his backpack.
Fregley. Wild animal heart.
Uh-oh. Honestly, I always knew Rowley was gay for Joshi, so seeing him replace him with Fregley was proof enough of how ridiculous this was getting. It just got worse. As I was about to head home, I found Fregley talking with Holly just outside the school. My gullible self thought that Holly wouldn't fall for Fregley's new charms. After all, she and me are already pretty close. There's no way she'd...
Hell is carnival on Saturday sound. You and me.
Are you kidding? I'd love to. My life is officially over.